so many people are not going to work, schools are closed. What is happening to our economy?
I think that at the moment, of course, we won't say we are doing very well. I told you last time that Treasury has suspended business indefinitely. There is some sort of, if you like, a period when not much can be expected, because now you can't expect Treasury to go and make a decision on how they're going to deal with it.
I mean, on your screen you can see the IBC chair is finally in the hall, and you can see he's sandwiched between one of these commissioners and the vice chair, that is Juliana Cherero. And so anytime from now, we should be going inside there to listen in to whether Chebukati and other issues that he is expected to respond to from members of the press. So please continue.
Telling us that things are working well, we don't want to hear. We want to see the numbers, so we hope that you'll give us these numbers. But in the meantime, as I say, this is a time when also we don't expect a lot of business to happen at the Treasury, because then people can say, when Uhuru Kenyatta was under this situation, that and that happened. So you hear these things that when you are away. So we don't want to hear that when you are away. So people are not working. People are consuming, of course. No one has stopped having lunch, breakfast, or dinner because there's election, but they're not going work because there's election. So when you're consuming and you're not generating, you can say we are moving towards negative. And that's why the impatience is coming in. And I think that it's a sacrifice every country makes at any given time. Like, for example, even people had to cordon the streets to protect the streets if somebody very lucky. And that's why someone say maybe you just need that system to work. Nevertheless, they also have their own issues that they deal with. In China, freedom is not something you can just talk about. For example, if you go to China, you can't call on WhatsApp. You may never access Facebook. So there is what they pay for and there's what they get. So that is a very teething issue. But if you ask me, what should we be doing? As I told you, read a book. Take a walk, do research, not researching for results, but do research. Do what they pay for.
The time now that we've been waiting for is IBC Chair Wafula Chebukati, and now let's listen in.
Yeah, let me thank you all for the exercise we are undertaking. I would like to say two things. One, want to thank the teams working down there. We have observed that we are not moving as fast as we should. This exercise needs to be concluded as soon as possible. And I just want to remind us of the formation and the role of agents on each of these desks. The Elections Act 2011 provides for appointment of agents by a political party or candidates. Regulation 851E of the general election regulations allows political party agents to be present at the tallying center, which as a commission we have allowed you. Indeed, the announcement of results at the tallying center is done in the presence of agents as governed by Regulation 76 and 87 of the election general regulations. While the commission acknowledges that election agents are an important component of an election, we must, however, understand the specific role of agents at the National Tallying Center. And this was made clear by the Supreme Court, which pronounced itself on legal and public standing of party agents at the National Tallying Center, where it observed that the role is restricted to the observation of the tallying process and signing of relevant statutory forms. In this respect, agents are not part of the receiving teams. However, the statutory forms are available to them to verify that the results received by them from their polling stations agents mirror those received by the Commission at the tallying center. So the agents will look at the copies of the forms